Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Corsair Cove. Now, in the last episode we did the monkey spore thing, which we will continue to play around with a little bit, some of those events and things. But in the first instance, I just want to get this pirate camp up and running. So one of the things we need to get on this side is booze. And so booze, we are doing... So we've got this guy moving, right? Do we have more than one of them? We do. So we've got 2 rum distilleries, I think. We can we? Oh, we've got an extra building. What is this? Oh, we've unlocked a few things in our last kind of getting those stories going. We need to build some of these things, right? But maybe not quite at the moment. The Entertainers Guild Hall is pretty good. For the first thing I want to do is I just want to make sure. So we want to have a quick look at our buildings list, right? So so we've got 2 taverns. How many? 2 distilleries. Yeah, okay. And 4 moonshine stills. 1, 2. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all here. Okay, so I guess the plan is, and they're all... Oh, this guy isn't even producing because it's not going to any kind of warehouse. Do we have a warehouse that is open as an open slot? Yeah, that one has an open slot. So the plan is, right, you can go and collect some booze over here. And you could also... Where is our next one? That one and that one and that one. Oh, that's another moonshine. And this is a... Okay, and so we can also grab this guy to collect from over here and to collect from over there. And then this guy, on the other hand, we will clear off some of these paths. Right, so you still have this one. Yeah, you still have that one. And then if you need some more, you can grab it over here. All right, that's the plan. You, on the other hand, can go ahead and collect some booze from over here, and we'll control that resource, drop it down to a meager 2 of them, I think. So it should be able to get across here fairly effectively, right? Yeah. This guy coming right in here, right? So that's a pretty effective route straight away. So we get the booze over there. And then I guess the next thing we want to do is say, guys, you can go and fetch your booze over there so that at least we've got booze available for this area. So as people start moving in, we'll have the basic upkeep. So you have food and you have booze coming straight in. So that's pretty good. Let's enter over there and quickly repair our ship. We'll use planks because planks is so readily available to us. Oh, what is this? Pirate hunters are roaming the region. Okay. Is it this ship right here? So with the pirate hunters in the region, we may want to make a dash for something else, I would say. So maybe while that's in here, let's reassign to over here.
Seems the untamed island has new masters. Ones who are not afraid to throw themselves at the sea.
Anyway.
I am Charlie La Grande. There is a dangerous fog near your island that I would like to explore. If you aim to conquer the ocean and its horrors, you will not shirk this little challenge.
Okay, fine.
Who does that woman think?
Okay, let's enter this and quickly see what this is all about. We want to gain some charts. We want to gain some charts, so 20 of them would be good, and we want to try and prevent damage to the crew at the same time. So I guess what we're going to try and do is this one instead. And that did in fact help, but we didn't. Oh, yeah, that did in fact help. Now it's a dwindling supply situation. We want to probably do something like this at least, right? Or do we just go full guns blazing to the daring scouts? We don't need that many though. So I'm kind of thinking this one will resolve it either way. So let's do that one.
Ship in sight. A merchant trying to stay hidden, perhaps. The fools.
Okay, so
They
this
are
time
on
around, we want to
track.
close in pretty aggressively. Try and get there as quickly as we can. So we'll just use all 5 and make it there.
Maelstrom.
Wow, look at this thing.
Turn her around. Full sails. Do not get pulled in.
Move away from the threat. They are trying to deal some damage to us. So 2,400, but we're trying to prevent crew damage. So I think that's pretty important for us. So we're going to try and do this. All right. That's the only way we're going to prevent crew damage. Crew damage is not the end of the world if it's not too many, but we can't lose 10. So let's do this one. Yeah, that's better. Now, this is better. They're going to try and prevent us. Now we'll just do man the oars and get out of there, right? Or can we just do... We can just do this one. Let's do that one. Get out.
You survived a maelstrom.
Excellent. So there we've done it. We've done some stuff.
There are worse terrors lurking in
We
the depths.
survived a maelstrom. Good, but remember there are worse terrors lurking in the depths. So we lost a little bit of stuff, but gained quite a lot of cohesion. Got a new captain, Captain Charlie. Lots of speed, lots of maneuverability. That might be a good captain for us to go and finish off our tasks. And then coin and supply. So let's continue that. Quest has been completed over here. And then I think Crossbone Keys still has... Oh, we won't be able to do that. Okay, stop talking. Okay, I guess what we're doing is we're going back to port, even though we're going to lose the sea legs. We're going to go back to port and we'll go from there. So what is this saying? A taste of danger. We have sailed with Charlie Legrand. She is a member of the Daredevils League, master sailors who seek to conquer the oceans. We could ally with them, learn from them. In the end, we will surpass them. Okay, let's do that. Event is available. So before we do that, what is our event? That's the free port. That's the... We wouldn't mind getting the treasure fleet. But for the time being, it's not something that's there for us. Where is this event that they're talking about? I don't quite know. The League is here. These waters must still harbor many uncharted dangers.
These waters must still harbor many uncharted dangers.
Sure.
Excellent.
We are fully loaded on cohesion yet again. That's good. It's very good. Okay, yeah, let's skip that. So sailing the line, complete this. Okay, so that's a completely new. So that's effectively these things, right? So I don't necessarily think we're gonna unpin this one, and we'll unpin that one, and we'll just go with the feasting with legends piece, right? So if we wanted to change our captain, right, we have to do it in port. So we're gonna lose our sea legs, unfortunately, to do that. The ship returned from the last journey. We brought the new captain. We brought some cohesion and some coin and the likes. Okay, so let's make a start on the reparations at least. And what's the loot looking like? Still pretty good over here. Not really costing us too much. If we pop into a new... we need to wait for the repairs to get done first. So that should be done pretty quickly, I can imagine. Okay, so the chip is repaired. So if we pop in here now, so at the moment, what are we at? We're at 8, 32, 8, 18, and 10. If we do Charlie instead, 8, 26, 11, 22, and 10. So it's a little bit better on the maneuverability side of things. And on the speed. Oh, but look at that. Our health is so much lower. Interesting. Okay, well, leave it in there for the moment while we quickly resolve a few things. So if we go to our new pirate camp, so at the moment, this is still kind of open to attack. So I'm kind of thinking we need at least another kind of one of these things, right? So it can't quite fit there. It can't quite go here. Are we... Are we doing that? Are we trying to do it somewhere else? I don't think we've got the room really. This is probably the spot for it. If we were to kind of just hang it off the edge here. Yeah, let's do it there. So we'll build that one. And at the same time, obviously, what we need to do is get ourselves a connection going. So I'm thinking from here out to there. I don't mind that. And then from the connection perspective, we can then try and do a bit of a tie-in like that. So at least now that is reasonably connected here. So they will come around to build it. Here they come. Lots of builders bringing some stone over this way. How many people do we have living here at the moment? Well, lots of room for people to be living. We only have the 2 homes, right? 12. Oh, the pirate camp itself has room for people to be living. This is still growing. Yeah, we are growing some stuff here. Okay, so now that is up and running, and I guess what it needs to do now is we need to get some kind of thinking. What we'll get in here as well is we could get some of the black powder. Okay, so we'll get some black powder there. That is a pretty long route. So my thinking was we could do a zip line down from up there as well, right? So let's grab another zip line from up here to down there, basically, right? So at least we'll be able to get there pretty quickly. Oh, and then maybe what we could do is we could zip line back from there to somewhere else, right? So if we try and do a zip line, not enough, not steep enough. We could do it all the way down there, but okay, so we can't. Oh, what? Oh, no, that will go the wrong direction. So I guess the plan is we could zip line down from there to over here somewhere, and then we'll have to... Yeah, well, presumably if we zip line down there... That's pretty cool. Let's zip line down there then. Ooh. That's through the meat churner. Okay. So anyway, they should be able to get there and back pretty quickly to get this stuff to come in. And then this guy can go and collect some stuff over here, right? Ooh, and even that is a bit of a distance, right? So now if we want to do another zip line, at 10, it's not too bad. We can zip line down. Oh, we can't get there. Can we zip line? Okay, just give me one thing here. If we were to expand this around here, yeah, we can't really get any further than that. So the question I had was, can we then zip line down there? We will build other stuff in here too. And I guess we can just do a mast, right? Let's do a mast. Mast is not too expensive. So if we grabbed a mast in like this... I'm not sure that will work. We'll have to go... If we did this, right? Can we zip line from there to there? We can zip line to the bottom. Okay, so I guess that'll work. And then from here to here, we just have a... too long. Okay, well, we zip line that again. Well, but we want to be able... Oh, we can't use that unless we want to zip line the other way. Okay, let's try and do that. I'm now getting into this zip line thing quite aggressively now. This is not steep enough yet again. Okay, so let's do that then, right? So you zip line down that way. And now the only thing we need to do is find a way to get these things properly connected. I'm kind of wondering, do we do another warehouse over here somewhere to connect these things up? So if we wanted to do this to that, oh, that'll work. So let's do that. There we go. That's the plan. So now everything can quite easily get here. Got everything it needs? Yeah, it does. So all protected now. So let's start work on the next shallow pier. Right, so with the shallow pier in place, I think the idea is we want to do some connections. Feuding freebooters. We'll have a quick look at this. So this guy is saying they can't get along. So we can either pay them, lose some or lose some. I think for the small amount of coin, we'll just pay them. And I guess the plan here is to tie this up like so and to tie this up like so, right? So at least there's a little bit of extra pathways to get to this area so we can build and get the extra one up and running. So I guess the other thing we might want to add in here is some lumber, right? Where is our lumber warehouse? Planks. We'll grab planks from that warehouse over there, right? And this one is, it's far away, but we've got lots and lots of planks over there. So we go and grab some planks. So at least I want to make sure that this warehouse, oh, hang on, before we get too carried away, no more than 2 of these, right? And then no more than 2 of these also. And then we can continue to add more stuff to it, right? To have people work here, bring some stuff over. But I guess the idea is just to have a reasonable supply in as a kind of a main warehouse to serve this this new pirate camp. Okay. Now, okay. So we've got this one built. So now we can build a new ship. But maybe before we do that, hang on, before we do that, let's quickly have a look at, can we just add a few more of these things? What did we want? The rising sun. Now, that's pretty pricey. We're not going to do that right now. Containers Guild Hall is pretty pricey too. I was thinking more of these things, right? They're pretty cheap, and that does give us an easy path to some additional cohesion, right? Right, we should be able to quite easily get up to 200 at not a very massive cost, I think. Right, 180. Eight, 188. One over there. One over here. That is pretty pricey ultimately. And then I guess one more maybe over there, right? Yeah, 200 cohesion is what we're aiming for. So that's pretty good. We'll keep that in mind. This should all be covered. We can start ship construction. If we look at that, we do have a level 3 prowler that we can build. Okay, but I would have liked to get something a little better, the level 3. Where are we at, right? If I go back to the compass, let's just quickly have a look. Is that the level 3 prowler? No, that's not it. Oh, this is the level 4. I think we need one more to be able to get the level 4 prowler. We're still far away from that. So I guess the plan is maybe we go up here so we can get that one, right? But all we need is one more item. So what do we need to get one more item? We need like 4 extra pirates, a little bit more cohesion. We're so close to getting this stuff done. right? We just need to do it. A total output of stew, I don't quite think that's where we're at. We're closer on some of these other ones. The cohesion shouldn't be too bad to get, but then the pirate count, how can we get some more pirates? Can we send, hang on, let's have a look. So what's going on here? If we go and look at this, there's nothing going on there at the moment. We can do another story there. We can't do that one. We could do, yeah, I guess we're not really in a position to do any others, right? Unless we head off into something else, into the sailing line. Possible loot. And then this side, possible loot. I think that's the one we potentially want to grab, right? Is go out that way. Let's head off over this way. Time to arrive, ancient archipelago, because this is kind of our ship we're kind of in between these two things, right? So let's send the ship off that way while we quickly have a look at a few more different things. So if we were to target that next ship, right? No, not this side here, but on this side over here. Everything here should be really effective, I think. Yeah, well stocked, really. So if we were to target ship construction, and we were to target the number 4, right? Where is it? How come? Prowler class. Oh, we can't? Do we? Oh, we need to upgrade to a trade pier, I think. So what if we go this way? We're going to do scallywags. And scallywags needs, I don't know what. But anyway, they would need something else. So we might need to upgrade this to a trade pier, which needs to be unlocked. And then we have enough coin and everything else to be able to do that. I was kind of wondering, do we can bring in some, stone here as well, right? Some cut stone blocks. So let's bring in some stone blocks, and let's just, actually, this one can just be 1. I mean, even this one can just be 1. We don't need that many. These other ones, I think even this could just be 1. Yeah, let's stop that and just go to 1. Okay, ship has reached there. Let's have a look. We're enter.
Mighty empires occupied these islands a long time ago, leaving only
let's skip the story.
factions are trying to take their
Okay, so ancient archipelago. Let's look for riches in ancient ruins. That's more the plan that we're after here for the time being. Now, at the moment, there is some stuff happening here in the sense that the piratey thing is available here. But I wanted to maybe get some of these flotsams and stuff because we wanted to just pick up some. There's a free port. There's a secret to prosperity. There's all kinds of stuff here. But yeah, we didn't necessarily want to deal with this guy right now. How long? If we click there, 10 more minutes. So I guess we need to kind of abandon this for the time being. Head back home, I guess. So let's head back home, sort that out. Okay, so for the time being, we need to hold off until those pirates have left. Can we do anything with this? Doesn't feel like we can. And just wanted to check. So we should have some stone and stuff available. Yeah, this is good. This is just some building materials close by, right? That's all that this warehouse is doing, to try and make it easy and quick to build some stuff, right? That's the plan. Okay, so what are we building next here? We have some other supply lines. I mean, we don't need any of this stuff. We don't need. We haven't unlocked the salt thing, right? Oh, here's a few things we've unlocked. Okay, so what is this? Shellfisher. And we can do a Shellfisher right here. I mean, that will get some stuff. A tabby cradle. What? Okay, hang on. Let's cancel this. We might need it for something else then. So a tabby cradle can go up there as well? No. Oh, what? Oh, what does a tabby cradle actually do then? Shellfisher. Tabby cradle does what? Oh, I see. Fine. And a lime kiln. Yeah, so those are a few things that we've uncovered. Can we do this? Oh, we cannot. Oh, we can over here. We can do the lime kiln over there if we wanted to do that. Okay, fine. We don't know if we need that just yet, so we'll leave it be for the time being. This one is here. Oh, what did we get? Yeah, okay. Repair costs, all good. I think we're all good here. Yeah, we just need more pirates quickly. A bunch more pirates. Okay, let's head back out. So this is definitely still ongoing here, right? So we can't really sort that out. Oh, we've got this guy. I don't think we can make it. The treasure fleet.
Simple as that.
Yeah, we're not going to make it. It's not even close. So if anything, we can maybe do this one, which will give us some additional notoriety. Not quite going to get us to where we want to go. Alternatively, we can quickly do another bunch of stories. I mean, we're not going to catch this guy, so we may as well reassign to Ocean's End, because we're not going to catch the treasure fleet. It's too difficult to catch the treasure fleet, I think. Too difficult. So let's go in here, get another story going. Oh, I guess we can't necessarily do the same story. So we can't get the same notoriety points. Ah, interesting. Can we reassign to this guy? Can we catch? No, it's too far away. Yeah, too far away. Reassign here. Reassign here, see if we can get some extra pirates, right? That's the plan. Extra pirates will give us the notoriety point, and then we can go for the next one. Oh my goodness, these guys. Are they gonna catch us? Yeah. So I guess if we look at this, yeah, I guess we can do this one.
Pearls and swine. We'll take them both.
So there should be a new story out somewhere to come in over here, but now we've got these crossbow keys. So I guess let's reassign over to. So what is this? This gives us that. Oh, here we go. Let's go to this one. Get out of the way. Get ourselves the extra pirates so we can get the notoriety, so we can get that next ship, and then we can start to unlock what that needs to look like. Alternatively, what we can do is we can really start putting some pirate camps everywhere, really. So we can do another pirate camp maybe over here somewhere and start to connect more masts together. I mean, if we start to connect them all together, that would be pretty cool. Right, so if we were to say grab an extra mast, put it in like there, right? Can we then potentially just do a basic connection between them? Yeah, and maybe on this side. Yeah, at least that's starting to get us to work a little bit. And then what we can do is we can pop it maybe just down here instead. Oh, that doesn't want to work. Right, something like that, right? So now at least we can get straight from these guys to the other guys, and then we can put some masts on this side. I think that's the plan, right? Try and spend a little bit of money. We just need to be a bit cautious about the money that we're spending. Oh, that's quite a bit higher there then, right? Okay, forget about that. Back to the 7 Seas. Let's enter this one. Okay, we could lose some stuff, but we can grab some daring scouts. So straight away, let's do that. 50% hit on these guys. I guess we'll do this one straight away because they're not going to deal damage to us. So we'll just go straight away, kill them off. And now we want to do some good hints here, really. So if we want to go with the big hint supply. They want to deal some damage to our people, but I'll just go and do this one so we finish it off once and for all, really.
Ha! Now that's a solid haul.
Okay, perfect. Does that give us the extra? No, we need to go back home to be able to do that, right? What is this? This is more coin. Let's quickly go and do that one as well while we're here. Do we have enough supply? Ooh, potentially we do not. And the free port is not necessarily nearby. Let's grab the flotsam here instead, or the jetsam. So let's go and pick up whatever this is, and then we'll head off back home because we don't necessarily need supplies for that. But the rest could be pretty pricey. We need more supplies. Yeah, so our picaroons have dropped a little bit. We need more picaroons. You really do need to protect your people. An acquired taste. Let's quickly have a look at this guy. So this is saying the gourmet has acquired a new adventurous recipes to bolster our food production. I don't think we need it. Nothing wrong with stew is the one that we're going to grab. Because we don't need any of these other options, right? What are we grabbing? Okay, so we're getting quite a bit of stuff. Medicine, slops, boots, or grab as much as we can. Which is going to be... I don't know who uses these things. We don't need the medicine, so I might just grab one of these, right? Let's just grab the boots, right? We'll grab the boots. As simple as that, and then we'll... Ooh. Crown port. And this one? Ooh, tobacco. Can't really do that one. Can't really do this one either. So we need destroyers to come back and grab that. Okay, head back to port so we can drop off our new pirates, our new drifters, and then we'll get what we need and we'll take it from there. Okay, back to our interconnection strategy here. I guess the plan is a mast somewhere along here, right? So that we can connect them up like this and connect these up like that, right? So that gives us a pathway all the way across without too much effort. And now we can quite easily do a mast on this side as well and start to think about... Okay, so that mast, yeah, that mast should be fine. And what we'll do is we'll connect... this is not what I'm after. Let's just delete that path and redo the path again. Just like so, right? So now we can... Now we've got a pretty decent set of connections. Oh, and we could actually even do this. Is that too long? Can I? Okay, show the details. Okay, so there's a few stuff that's come in. We need to manage the crew by adding a few more of them. Yeah, that will do. And then we'll pop in here straight away, grab our deeds and claim the 250 pirates one. We're very close on the cohesion also. Now the next step is 500 pirates. Do we have an... Oh, then we'll go to the compass and we'll unlock something, right? Oh, the Sultan. I think the Sultan is the one. We'll go and grab and unlock that one. And now we can actually pick up the Rogue. We're miles away from the Bedlam, so we're not going to go with the Bedlam, but we are going to pick up the Rogue instead. So now we have got the trade pier unlocked. So if we pop back out and we go over here, we can upgrade to a trade pier, right? In which case we can then do this, right? We can do the Rogue, which is way better, I think. So let's upgrade to a trade pier. We can fairly easily afford that. And that's the other thing. We may need to bring in some rope over here as well. Oh, we can't do any more. Okay, so 5 connections only. Okay, so what I'm going to do then because this is a pretty tough setup here, I might just do another. This is trade pier, which we've done. I might do another warehouse right next to it. So if we do another warehouse over there, right, they can build that. These can connect up with each other and the likes, and we can at least bring some stuff. So immediately it can be, we can start construction. Okay, and what I can do as a starting point is I could connect these two up like so. Right, so they can get from the one to the other pretty quickly. And what I would like over here is to actually add some rope to the mix. And what we'll do is we'll limit this to like 2 stacks, right? 2 stacks of rope, please. So we can only do up to 5, but I guess we don't want to, stock up tons of everything here. But I guess we can improve this a little bit more. Let's, because we can't do much more, let's just do 2 stacks of each of these. Yeah, that at least gives us a reasonable local supply over here of those. And then we've got another one set up here to be able to do even more. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So the trade pier is done. Ooh, upgrade to a deep water pier. Okay, so now start ship construction. I am after the prowler classes number 4, please. And that will require, yeah, very little actually. Oh, no. There's a little bit more, but still very little. And what were we after? Crow's eyes and buccaneers. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll build the ship. So now we're building our first tier 4 ship, which I'm pretty happy about. We'll have a quick look at what it is that we need here. We've got the master carver and even some more. Ooh, so many things. Once we get this built, we'll go from there. Oh, we can also do some sails in here as well, right? Two stacks of sails, please. What else do you have? We don't need the fibers. That's okay. What do we have? Oh, this is a... What was the... Oh, you know what this was? What was this supposed to be? Did I just build it? Well, I built it a long time ago. I wondered if this wasn't where I was supposed to take the booze. I wonder. I mean, what it can do is at the very minimum, we can pick up on the... We can pick up on these two, that one, and we can also... So where is that one going at the moment? I guess I wanna add this one to it. And then what I want to do is I want to cancel these two, and what I instead want to do is grab it from over here, right? So we can slowly move it to different areas anyway, right? We're not using the wine over here at all yet. Is this boat built yet? An enemy ship is on the route to attack us, and it's going to attack us over here. We've got our ship here as well as the two towers, so we should be okay. But yeah, that is a little bit awkward most of the time. But in any case, I don't think we're going to do it in this episode. But now at least we should have our second ship, which once it's built... What is this saying? Oh. Figurehead, invoking protective spirits. Resource production not set up yet. Oh, we need that? Okay, well, let's have a quick look. So master carver uses... Ooh, master hands. Okay, so master hands will need some of this stuff, rotisserie. And the rotisserie uses some of this stuff and also some herbs. So where do we get these guys? Ah, see. We will have to do this. We need to do it over there. Is there anywhere else this guy can go? I think we could pick up on this one, right? This one is one we could grab. Can't go there, but we could grab this one and immediately start using it. Yeah, so I guess we will do that. And then what we'll do is we need to kind of connect it. But I guess that will kind of be where we end this episode, right? Let's connect it up to all the way there, right? Doesn't go any further than that. And at the same time, I might put a mast up the top here. Right? I'm spending a lot of money on masts. So if we were to just do a mast, say something like that. And then we do a connection over here. Whoa. Yeah, and I guess this is a little awkward from a ladder perspective to get down there, right? But at least that is a connection. So actively we can get there now, right? Or not? What are we saying? This is not connected down here? Let's just double check all of these paths, right? This should be connected. Alternatively, oh, come on. Sometimes the camera can be a little awkward. Okay, alternatively, what we can do is we can still connect straight down here, right? Right, and that should... Why? I guess this is not connected even on this side, right? Even though this is what I was trying to do here, it doesn't seem to have been connected there. Now it's connected. Yeah, so some way it wasn't quite connecting to whatever this is. Anyway.
Enemy ship is approaching.
The enemy ship is approaching?
Defend our island.
Oh, it's still 3 minutes away, right? More than 3, quicker than that. But anyway, now we've got these birds. So that's getting some hands on deck. So the birds are being produced. And then from the birds, we need to produce the rotisserie. Aha. So I guess if we look at this guy. I don't know about the wine, though. That's a bit weird that it's got wine here. Anyway, leave it be. I think we need to set it up in the next one, really. Yeah, I mean, something like that could even work, right? Can we... Ooh. Could do it up here. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, right here next to the mast. How much does that actually do? Oh, yeah, I can do many of them. Okay, let's do that then. I don't like that. Let's move it because of this. Okay, let's just keep it. Let's keep it. It might look different when that's done. So at least, okay, we'll sort it out in the next episode. A wealthy yet suspicious has approached us as wants to obtain a portion of our goods. Okay, let's see this one quickly and then we'll go. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's basically all our rum, right? Yeah. But we should fix it fairly quickly. How much? This will be kind of a lot of our black powder. I think the rum. I can easier deal with the rum, I think. I don't necessarily care about that. The 10 cohesion, the 700 coin is great. Let's do that. We'll sort out the rum pretty quickly, I'm sure. Okay, let's stop it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.